Wherever you're listening from and however today feels, welcome. Day 30 of Red January. And you realise you have almost nothing to prove. By now there really isn't much left to prove. Not to anyone else and not to yourself. If you've been running this month, you don't need to justify it. If you've missed days and come back, you don't need to justify that either. The evidence is already there in the days that you showed up. And in the days that you didn't but didn't disappear completely. That's all enough. There can be a quiet pressure around this point to make today count, to make it a good one, to finish well. But that pressure doesn't really belong here. This month wasn't a test. There was no standard to meet, no box you were meant to tick by the end. So today doesn't need to land in any particular way. It doesn't need to feel strong, it doesn't need to feel reflective, it doesn't need to feel satisfying. It can just be another day of moving. If you run today, that's fine. If it's short, that's fine too. If it's slower than you expected, that's also fine. None of that says anything new about you. By now, the idea that you need to prove commitment or discipline or consistency should feel a little bit unnecessary. You've already shown what you're willing to do and what you're willing to let go of. There's nothing left to demonstrate. Sometimes people reach the end of something like this and feel the need to wrap it up neatly, to give it meaning, to decide what it all adds up to. You don't need to do that. You don't need a conclusion. You don't need a takeaway. You don't need to feel proud in order for this to have been worthwhile. This month can just sit there as it is. If anything, the closer we get to the end, the less effort is required. Less performance, less explanation, less self-talk. Just showing up in whatever way makes sense today. If you're listening to this before you head out or while you're already moving, here's something simple to notice. Just notice how little is actually being asked of you. No big push, no final statement, no proving anything to anyone, just movement done simply. You don't need today to say anything about the whole month. You don't need it to represent anything. It's allowed to be ordinary. There's almost nothing left to prove, and there probably never was. That's enough for today. Keep going gently, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. You can find me on Strava, Instagram, and TikTok at PKSRUNS. I also share longer videos on YouTube documenting my own running journey. However we connect, that's enough. No pressure, just an open door. See you out there.